Day by day, the energy demand in India is increasing. It is increasing at a very rapid rate. The increasing population and the increasing number of electrical appliances is adding up to this energy demand. As per a study done by International Energy Agency, the energy demand of India in between 2021 and 2022 will be some around 1500 terawatt, while at the same time this demand will go to more than 2000 terawatt hour in between 2026 to 2027. Soon the power requirement of India will reach to a point where simply adding up the energy generation will not be a viable solution. India cannot simply keep on increasing the power generation because power generation has its own challenges and issues. Hi, this is Ankit Sharma and you are watching All India Solar, and in this particular video we are going to talk about the Indian energy efficiency market, which is one of the biggest economical sector of the world. Why? Because it is the combination of the entire power generation sector of India along with the entire power consumption sector of India. So watch this video till the end, and if you are new, please subscribe to All India Solar, because at this channel we keep on providing all this kind of information which helps you to decide how you can venture into the energy sector of India. Coming back to the topic, for the past 10 years India has been working very hard to develop the smart power generation and distribution, but at the same time India has simply forgotten the power consumption sector. To understand the power consumption sector and its challenges, the Bureau of Energy Efficiency was established under the Energy Conservation Act 2001, whose primary goal was and still is to reduce the energy intensity of India. So let's try to understand this market and what are the challenges India is facing as of now. In this particular video, we will talk about the power consumption sector. Why? Because the power generation sector is well explored. People know about power generation, the renewable energies, the thermal energies, the fuel. Every power generation process is well explored. But the power consumption sector is still untouched. That's where we are going to talk about. So let's see what is this energy efficiency market and what's its valuation as of now. As per the World Bank, the valuation of Indian energy efficiency market is some around $23 billion, which is around 1.5 trillion rupees. And guess what? Only 5 to 7% of this entire market has been captured. The rest of it is totally untapped, and there lies a lot of opportunity and possibility to set up a process and grow. Before moving ahead, let's talk about the industrial and residential power consumption of India. From 2000 to 2017, the power consumption of industrial sector of India has grown by 123%. At the same time, the household power consumption has grown by 53%. Now more people have access to energy consumption appliances like refrigerator, air conditioners, air coolers, washing machine and all other things. These all appliances consume power, and because now more and more people are having these appliances, and these appliances are based on the old manufacturing process, old material whose power consumption is very much high, the power consumption of household sector is increasing day by day. Bureau of Energy Efficiency is trying very hard to develop a sustainable model where this power consumption can be reduced, and they are also taking the help of public sector and the private sector to develop this model. But there are a lot of barriers. There are basically 7 barriers which Bureau of Energy Efficiency is facing as of now while developing this model. Those barriers are limited access to finance, limited capacity in the public sector, government procurement regulations, inefficient technology, lack of simplified policies and protocols, lack of payment security mechanism, and lastly the proper education and the awareness among the society and the community. These are the 7 issues the Bureau of Energy Efficiency is facing as of now while developing a sustainable model where this power consumption can be reduced. If we see the power consumption sector, we can divide this sector into basically 3 parts. Part 1 is light industry, light based industry. Part 2 is the motor based industry, induction motor based industry, and part 3 can be the rest others. The light industry and the motor based industry consume a lot of power. They are the major shareholders in the power consumption sector, out of which motor industry is the biggest power consumption sector of the India. You will be surprised to know 40% of the total power generated in India is consumed by the Indian industrial sector, out of which the 70% is consumed by the induction motors of India. It means all of the induction motors of India as of now are consuming 1/3 of the total power generated, and that's because The induction motors of India are still the first generation and the sub first generation induction motors. They are not even the second generation motors. The world has moved towards the third generation of motors and India is still using the first generation of motors. And this is the point where the power consumption of India is increasing. Let's talk about the light industry. The light industry in India is well explored. If we go back to the early 2000s, the bulbs which used to be in the market, they were very cheap, but their power consumption was up to 60 watt to 100 watt. Then CFL came into the market. The price of CFL was around 200, which was simply 2000% more. But because government and the CFL developers worked together in order to create a awareness in the society, CFL bulb took over the market and the old bulbs got replaced by the energy efficient CFL bulbs. Now CFL bulbs are also replaced by LED bulbs which are more energy efficient. The price has never come down. It means in the energy sector, price is not the concern if the product is energy efficient. If we talk about the present scenario of Indian light industry, its valuation is some around $2.87 billion and it is expected to grow by 25% by 2025. It means a lot of opportunity is still there in the light industry. Now let's talk about the induction motor. As I told you, induction motors consume the 1/3 of the total power generated in India. If we see the induction motors are subjected in India in form of residential motors like ceiling fan, pedestal fan, table fans and other motors. Then we have industrial motors and then we have custom motors. Let's talk about Indian residential motors. This is one of the biggest market of India. In India, every year around 250 million units of ceiling fans are sold and around 3 million units of summer coolers are sold. If we just take the ceiling fans, the motor used in these ceiling fans consumes up to 75 watt of power. If we assume all the fans of India run just for 3 hours a day, so the total power consumption per day by the ceiling fans of India will be around 56.25 gigawatt. India is a country where ceiling fans run for at least 7 to 8 months a year. Let's assume 200 days in a year ceiling fans are running. It means these ceiling fans of India, which are inefficient based on old first generation induction motors, are consuming some around 11,000 gigawatts of power. That's a lot of power in 1 year. Now let's add the summer cooler to this calculation. Coolers are required for at least 4 months in India. The induction motor used in summer cooler consume around 150 watts of power. So if we assume that the coolers run for at least 5 hours daily for 4 months, the total power consumption will be 270 gigawatt. So simply adding the power consumption by cooler and the ceiling fans, the total power consumption in 1 year by residential motors will be 11,500 gigawatt. The point of concern that India can reduce this power consumption by a very significant range by just replacing the first generation induction motors with the third generation induction motors. But that's not happening. When we talk about the industrial sector, in the industrial sector we have induction motors in the regular forms like high speed wall mounted fan, pedestal fan and ceiling fan, exhaust fans and the custom motors. Just like residential motors, these induction motors are also the first generation IE1 motors. If we see the most common high speed wall mounted fan used in the factories and manufacturing units in India, its power consumption is some around 100 watt. We have two types of exhaust fan in the industrial sector, 18-inch and 24-inch. The power consumption of 18-inch exhaust fan is in between 400 watts to 450 watts. At the same time, the power consumption of the 24-inch induction motor is in between 500 watt to 550 watt. If we will replace the induction motor used in this exhaust fan with the third generation induction motors, the power consumption in these motors can be reduced by 40%, which is a very big number. So let's talk about which kind of induction motor can help to do it. That is BLDC motor. At present, the IE3 motor which are available in the market are the BLDC motors. The BLDC or the brushless DC motors are the energy efficient counterpart of their AC induction motors. Why BLDC motors are the energy efficient motors? That's because they don't need to induce a current in the rotor winding which reduce the overall power consumption. They don't require brushes for commutation which increases their reliability. They can easily be integrated with the drivers and the controllers, which make their operations on a very wide range. They have more constant efficiency over range of a speed. Now let's talk about one thing which Indian power consumption sector is not looking at, and specifically the solar sector. We know that COVID has impacted the Indian solar sector, and the residential rooftop solar sector has declined by 80%. But do you know BLDC motors can help Indian solar sectors to grow again? Since 2016, the residential solar sector of India is facing a constant decline. As per a report published in 2019, the rooftop solar sector saw a 32% decline as compared to 2016. In 2020, COVID came, lockdown happened, India imposed duty on the import of solar modules, and now we have more custom duty on inverters from China. These all things are impacting Indian solar industry. As of now, residential solar sector has declined by 80%. One of the other reasons of this decline is linked with the energy efficiency sector as well. The appliances which we use at our homes are simply inefficient and they consume a lot of power. Because of which, we need to install solar solution whose power generation capacity is higher. Higher power generating capacity solar cost a lot. And because India still lacking a proper financial mechanism for small solar solutions, people are not adopting solar. They are not able to invest in solar. So how BLDC motors can help Indian solar market? Let's try to understand this by taking an example of a residential society. Let's assume this residential society has 300 flats. Each flat has 3 ceiling fans installed. It means this particular society has 900 ceiling fans installed. Let's assume these ceiling fans are based on the first generation induction motors and it runs for at least 4 hours a day. It means the total power consumption by all of the ceiling fans of this residential society is some around 270 units in just one day. It means if there is a solar developer who want to develop a solar power plant for this residential society, the solar power plant should be able to generate more than 300 kilowatt of power to compensate the power consumption done by the ceiling fans. But if all these 900 ceiling fans are replaced with the energy efficient BLDC ceiling fans, this power consumption of 270 units will be come down to 108 units. It means now the same solar developer have to develop a solar power plant of just 120 kilowatt, because that would be more than enough to compensate the power consumption done by these new ceiling fans. So the power consumption from 270 units has came down to 108 units. This is how BLDC motors can help the solar industry, because by using BLDC motors the power consumption will be lowered. So now the client has to go for the low power generation capacity solar solution, which will cost even less than what it used to be cost. It means if someone is using a BLDC fan, they are more likely to invest less in solar. It means if you are a solar developer, if you are working in solar sector, if you will add BLDC fans in your solar solution, you can give more value to your client, and there is a good possibility that your client will adopt your solar solution, because the overall cost of the solar solution is decreased because the power consumption has decreased. As of now, BLDC market is at a very early stage. There are very less number of players who are manufacturing BLDC fans. It means there lies a possibility, if you want to start a business in energy sector, you can work with BLDC fans, you can work in the energy consumption sector, and there is a good possibility your business can grow at a very great height. In 2017, Government of India released a Gazette notification about the first generation induction motors. The notice was released in April 2017, and it was stated that by September 2017, India will stop using the first generation induction motors and India will switch towards the third generation induction motors. But sadly, due to lack of manufacturing capability and the technology, no developer came forward to answer that notification. And although it's been 2 years, BLDC market has started to get recognition, but it's still at a very, very early stage. So let's talk about the financial mechanism which can help this energy efficiency sector to grow in India. This financial mechanism can be developed if companies like Paytm, Google Pay, PhonePe, who have all the data and information of their clients, collaborate with the microfinancing institutes and develop a financial solution which an end user can use to invest in the energy efficient appliances. Why? Because energy efficient appliances are costly. As we talk about the BLDC fans, which are the counterpart of induction motors and they are energy efficient. But if we compare the price of a BLDC fan and a traditional ceiling fan, there is a huge difference. A traditional ceiling fan in Indian market is available in between 1000 rupees to 1200, while at the same time a BLDC ceiling fan is available in the Indian market in between 2500 to 3200. It means energy efficient appliances are costly. So big brains and big companies need to collaborate and connect these dots and develop the financing solution. Without a proper financing solution, this energy efficiency market cannot grow. So this was entire information about the power consumption sector of the energy efficiency market. We talk about the residential sector and the industrial sector of India, how much they are consuming power and why they are consuming this much of power. That's because India is still using inefficient energy appliances. India needs to start switching towards the energy efficient appliances. To know about which all appliances are energy efficient, you can check out the website of Bureau of Energy Efficiency. They have all the data for you. You can get all the strategies which you can implement at your own home to reduce your power consumption. I hope the information which I try to give you in this particular video is useful for you. If you like this video, please share this video in your network. And if you want to learn about the energy efficiency market, at All India Solar we have published a document. It is all about the Indian energy efficiency market. What all information which is given in this video is already there in that particular document. Apart from that, what all energy efficient programs India is running and what are the policies India is implementing to reduce the power consumption, all details are there in that particular document. You can get that document by clicking on the link given in the description. And at the end, I would like to say, please support All India Solar and help us to reach more and more audience.